When taken. The game where we guess when and where a photo was taken.
There we go. That's it.
It's a very simple.
Perfectly encapsulated the premise. It's GeoGuessr, but in a time machine.
Oh, is this it? Is it here?
I don't think so. Press play now.
Press play now on the left.
Press. Oh, here we go.
There it is.
There you go.
Okay, so we need to guess what year this was.
60s.
I'm getting a 60s vibe. The polka dots, the hairstyle.
Even earlier. I'd say,
reckon?
yeah, very early 60s maybe. Yeah, actually, you're right. Very early 60s. I'd guess like Italy or somewhere in Europe.
Yeah, that looks quite light and sunny.
It could be more...
Looking at the
Does that look like an Italian old lady to the right there? Is that what your vibe you're getting?
Well, I'm looking at I'm looking at both the people and the architecture. This could also be somewhere like Egypt. This could be like Malta. This could be those kind of... But I think generally we're in the...
We can use a hint wallet.
You can use a hint wallet.
Per round. You can use a close-up capture, jewel drop. Click to learn what they do. You can do an era, exposure, or timeline trivia. I think we got the timeline okay. Location, however.
Maybe. I mean, yeah.
Do you want a close-by capture? We don't have to.
Yeah, sure.
You'll be presented with another picture taken within 250 kilometers. Shall we do it?
Oh, one of those three, not within 250. It says the rest of that.
250, 500, or 1,000 kilometers.
Yeah, use hint. Yeah, give it a go.
Choose your box.
Oh, wow.
It's boxified. It's really boxified, this. It's
left, middle, right. Just go for middle one.
Go random.
Okay.
Okay, well, what's that giving you?
It could be the Tour. It could be the Tour de France. Yeah.
You can press that little square. Maybe it'll go bigger.
Yeah, good point.
Yep, it does. Polti.
So you're physically moving to the screen.
Ooh. So this is a color photo. So I reckon 60s is fine.
Oh, what's that sign say there?
Well, no, this isn't the same time though. It's just the same like area, like within the 1,000 kilometers of, right?
What sign where?
He's trying to figure out if it's
of the rider. There's a blue sign. Yeah, that thing. Blue on white.
B-O-W-C-N? Bonge.
So I think we can presume that this is probably the Tour de France. That's the most famous cycling thing. So we also presume that this is within 250 of France.
Well, or 100. It could be. Did it say 250?
250, 500 or 1,000 kilometers.
Do we know which one it chose or not?
No, we don't know. We don't know.
What's the nearest city? So this could be Paris.
Dijon. Reims.
But it doesn't look like Paris to me. It looks more like one of the Italian or Spanish kind of like...
How specific are we going to be able to get this, though?
We're not going to be able to get that.
Not very. I reckon it even could be like Croatia. It could also be Croatia. If we can get the country,
I think we're in a happy position.
You think it could be Croatia?
Yeah. So that's Croatia right in front of you there.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, okay. I hadn't populated the words yet. I didn't know how good your geography was, you know.
There it is.
Since the Cornwall thing
based on the Cornwall thing? Because that shocked me.
Yeah, that was fucking
quite shocking. I told people about that.
Yeah, unbelievable.
Where's that?
You didn't, where
in
Cornwall
England?
Is.
What, Cornwall? Yeah, that is in England.
Right, so are we going Croatia or are we going it's Italy or are we going France? I think are our three best bets right now.
I like the Italy.
You like Italy, yeah?
Italiano.
We could try, yeah. I'm never going to be able to figure out whereabouts in Italy that is. So,
Napoli?
I mean, you can go for a main city or something, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean...
I'd be happy if we get the right country. Or
Roma.
Within 5 years of it. That'd be nice, but...
Do you want to try Rome? Let's just try Rome. Let's go on to the next one, because there's not much else we can work on.
Chuck a Rome in there,
just
mate.
Click Rome.
There it is.
Yeah.
That's our guess. And then...
Oh, yeah. Oh, he hit 1961. 0 years off. Italy. Wow, 94 kilometers away.
Holy
Pretty
shit.
Good. Nice job. Nice job. Right.
I'm surprised that we got that close as well.
Yeah.
But the year was dead on.
Yeah.
Historical context. In 1961, Italy was experiencing the peak of its economic miracle. A period of unprecedented growth and prosperity following the devastation of World War II. Europe saw Italy transform from a primary agricultural society into one of Europe's leading industrial nations.
That's Brigitte Bardot.
She was in... Wait, was she...
International stardom.
Was she the one in Wicker Man?
And God Created Woman.
Maybe not. I don't know.
Very private affair.
Different Bridget, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm looking at
Cool. Well, there you go. There's so much to learn here.
Okay. Round 2. We're doing really well so far.
That's Ingrid. No, wait, no, it's Britt Eklund. My bad.
This looks like a colorized photo.
Yeah, this is like 1940, doesn't it? Maybe even earlier, but no, I'd say 1930 or 1940. What's the text? Zoom in. I was going to guess this was Poland, but if you zoom in on that text on that box there.
Lower.
There's a
to the right
news.
Vjesnik.
Zagreb. Zagreb is a place. Zagreb is. Have a look on the map for where Zagreb is. I think it's. Oh fuck! Where is Zagreb?
Just type it in, mate. No, I'm joking.
You can't.
Is it going to be more Belarus?
Stay zoomed out because Zagreb's pretty popular. Yeah, you should be able to find it at this zoom. I think.
Was it quite
Polish? Was it Czech?
It isn't Polish.
There it is. Croatia. Zagreb. Okay. Lower. To your right.
Yeah.
You're above. Yeah. Above
next to Slovenia.
There's Zagreb. So.
Right, hit Zagreb then. Was it near a church? So see if we can find a church. That isn't a church. What is that?
It's like some sort of town square or like kind of.
Yeah.
It could be a church, couldn't it? Of sorts.
What's the other word next to Zagreb? Or Zagreb?
Vjesnik.
All right,
maybe that's just news of Zagreb or something like that. Yeah, just check that there's not something else called that.
Or in here.
Where we were, yeah.
Oh.
Zoom enhance.
Enhance further. More squares. This is like when I was on Truffles, looking at the wall.
Come on.
Just like this. Red grid lines.
God, it's not loading. Give us the map.
It's infinite. Yeah, this is fun. Whee! It's like being a skydiver that can never die.
What happened? Oh, God.
It just stops loading.
It's limited to... Shit, man. We're going to have to go with Zagreb. It's panicking.
That's just the limit of the map.
Right, let's have a look at like the clothes and stuff. So 35 is what we're saying.
It looks 2023.
It might have been after the war, though.
43.
So do you think it's earlier than 50s?
I think it could be like 1949, maybe.
You reckon?
Well, it was. I imagine it was pretty fucking hot around then.
Is that light up there?
It could be pre-World War II, so it could be.
Like light,
you put 1935, didn't you? Can you have a look at the people again? Just zoom in on the people.
There they are. People.
I mean, based on the photography, I guess as well.
People a bit more professional there with a leather briefcase satchel thing there. And then we got people with wicker baskets.
Yeah.
They got a cap, a peaked cap. Oh, a stripy top. Pretty regular, maybe fast fashion even.
Yeah.
Maybe Nike.
Bit of fast fashion.
That could be Nike there.
I mean, it's a colour photo unless it's been colorized.
Well,
are we to think that
it's got a vibe of colorized? You can see on the left side where those people are standing. It's kind of like it does look like it was black and white.
Maybe it's much newer
it could
than
be
we thought.
I think 1950-ish, actually. I'd say knock it past World War II.
I don't really know what this area was like in that era at all.
No.
I've not really seen much reference for photography.
52.
If that's what you're feeling, I'm not going to fight it.
Fucking press the button.
Nice.
7 years off.
Zadar, Croatia. So it was just like maybe news from the capital.
Oh, it's celebrating.
Hell yeah. We did good.
Is it all grayscale to you?
Yeah, it is.
I'm seeing it on your screen, that's why.
What's happened?
Something's happened.
It's bugged out.
But what's it saying? 200 kilometers away. 7 years off.
As part of the Socialist Federal Republic of Yugoslavia under the leadership of Josip Broz Tito, the city was still recovering from extensive damage suffered during World War II. 80% of its buildings were destroyed. Non-aligned socialist state, independent from both NATO and the Warsaw Pact. How long did that last?
Oops. I think he's going into the mainframe. Get in there.
You in the mainframe?
What's going on in the mainframe?
We're looking at you.
Block the element chart.
What is it? Is it the confetti canvas?
Someone's just offering you cookies in the chat.
I don't want cookies.
Cookies?
That's all gone. Oh, there's bugs.
See what next round it might clear up.
I can't.
Oh, right.
That's the problem. It's unclickable now.
What the F? Because sometimes it shows, maybe it's, this happens sometimes when I don't click reject or accepting the fucking cookie bullshit, which I hate.
Okay, nice. Next round. Here we are.
Okay, when taken. It's France?
Canal Plus. Yeah, that's their TV show, TV channel.
Canal Plus.
Canal Plus.
Very wet.
But where in France?
Let's have a look
is this?
Closer.
And are those like mini quad bikes? What are those? It's a little toy
ones.
Kid quad.
Kid ones.
That's
let's
cute,
look at the era of cars we've got here.
On the left, that looks a lot more modern.
It looks 80s, I think. Maybe.
But then the Kia on the left, though.
Oh, yeah, the 90s.
Like, look at the newest
early
ones.
noughties.
Yeah, this isn't France.
Is it not?
No.
The Canal Plus is European.
This is like,
so
this is like 2005, I think. Like, I think 90s is still too
Is that just a vintage car throwing us off there?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, surely you go with the newest looking one.
Yeah, on the left-hand
It looks
side, I'd say
kind of
that.
AI. Like, what's going on with the kind of...
I know what you mean.
This, I reckon this is
The
like
weird
Haiti
blotchiness.
or somewhere. Because,
Really?
yes. I'm going
what's
to
the
guess this
number
is
plates?
maybe an
And
island.
what makes you think it's not France? It's just straight away because of the number plates.
What makes me think it's not France?
Yeah, what was it that came that way? I
Yeah,
don't
lots
know.
of things. Number plate. The fact that every person in the photo is black, like, makes me think it's probably
It's got an American flag.
an island or something.
American,
Yeah.
American flag is kind of...
I think it's probably Canal Plus is French, so it may be a French-influenced
French-speaking.
territory that's in proximity of America, maybe.
Potentially.
So that's why I was like,
That's
All
true.
right.
and also those vehicles. The first thing that made me think it was an island is these little vehicles out the front here. I mean, they're all kids' things, but
Yeah,
normally,
yeah.
like when you have the ability to have little vehicles all over the place, that usually is
Small
like a
place.
smaller place, right? And these like
And the tropical...
what's on that like
plants.
that
on the
little
left.
trailer thing there? Can you zoom in any further? And the trap.
That's like a little tour thing
Yeah.
where you have loads
And the
of
trees and stuff
carriages.
in the back. I mean,
Yeah, very
obviously-
tropical.
So yeah, likely a French island, I reckon, but maybe in the vicinity of the West Indies or like
French Polynesia.
it's out in the middle of nowhere, isn't it? French
Yeah, that
Polynesia?
is, yeah.
Bermuda.
Zoom
Or are we
in.
thinking more in
No, I'm then left. Yeah, down here. So in here.
Long Island?
I don't know enough about this, but it's where I'm leaning.
Just go down
towards.
to Cockburn Town just for shits and gigs.
It's pronounced Coburn.
I'm going to say Cockburn.
What about Saint Croix?
Yeah. See, so I mean, I've no idea, but yeah, it could be something like that.
Should we just ballpark it?
We could just ballpark it. We're not going to get anything.
Look at one that's closer to the US.
All right.
Up the top at higher end. Yeah. So like it could be Nassau. I don't know if Nassau is French or not though. I don't think it is.
Don't know enough about these little islands.
Nassau was like the pirate haven of the golden era of pirates. Like, it was the British had it in name, but they couldn't regulate it properly, so they just had a bunch of fucking lawless shit going on there.
What do we reckon? Nassau?
I mean, actually, let's go down a bit. Go down to like French, like Papua New Guinea and stuff. So down here, like Trinidad and Tobago. Where is
Tortuga.
The island of
Tortuga? The Isle of Tortuga.
The fictional island of Tortuga.
Spanish.
Yeah, it's more Spanish there.
Zoom out a bit further. Is there like
These little fellas.
where's French
Guinea. Oh,
French Guyana? It's there.
down the
It's there.
bottom.
It's down at the bottom there. Right down. So go down to like Georgetown and stuff.
Right.
Zoom down. Zoom in on your keypad 6. Zoom in. Imagine this screen is now.
Go north.
Are you zooming
Down?
or not? Zooming into French. You see French Guyana?
Just to your right.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Surname.
French Guyana.
Next
To the right. That's just Guyana.
Surname.
Um,
Suriname.
I see it.
Okay. I don't know, man. I feel like something like
Cayenne.
This is going to be difficult.
it's
I
gonna be
think we're
fun. Go back to my original idea of the.
just an island.
Nassau?
The most French sounding island.
Well, the most French one I found was...
Saying that like, Canal Plus.
Let's do like. Oh, here we go. Like Martinique, Saint Lucia, or something like that. Maybe
There was a...
Montserrat,
Dominica?
Saint
Guadalupe?
Francois.
in Guadeloupe.
Here, any of these.
Yeah, just fucking hit it.
I think,
Smack it there.
Hit it. Yeah.
We're never going to
Actually, I'm going to go more in.
Yeah.
Yeah. That feels really, really good to me.
Okay, and era-wise, we're going to go 2005.
Yeah, if you look at like some of those cars, what's the newest looking car there?
This
Front
probably
left,
Estate, right? This,
yeah.
Those two.
So you've got a Chevy and it looks like maybe a whatever the fuck is that, a Citroen or?
Hard to tell. And then we've got a Kia here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean these are all like 2000s cars, right?
Yeah.
2006, 2005.
Yeah, stick it 2005. Let's give it.
Throw it in there.
Let's bloody do it!
The pressure.
How close?
Ooh,
2023.
Okay, Madagascar. Right.
Oh, shit, okay.
Right. Well, I mean, we were a little way off.
a little bit.
12 and a half.
There was a lot riding on Canal
kilometers.
Plus there as well. That's the thing.
Well,
It's a tricky one.
I'll just check. I think Madagascar, was it ever French?
I mean, Canal Plus has branched out a lot.
Clearly.
It's like in a lot of European countries.
It
Anyway.
was a French colony, Madagascar.
So the
that's
advertisements
why.
for Canal Plus indicate a francophone region consistent with Madagascar stated as a former French colony.
Okay.
So we're in the right ballpark with that,
Yeah.
but just the wrong place.
Building materials: stone with corrugated metal roofing, a characteristic of preserved colonial structures in Madagascar's highland regions.
Damn.
Location of the city.
Where's Alex the Lion?
So yeah, and Sirabe is actually the place as well. So if you knew the name of that place,
Oh right, shit.
it's a place in Madagascar.
Right there.
So, well, commit that to memory.
It's quite a clue there.
That was a good one though. It made us think.
Bit tricky.
Made us think.
We identified a few key things.
Yeah.
You know, like
Did.
so. Onwards.
Okay, Rex Hotel in
Looks like
Kashsan
Thailand. That name.
Tan.
That sounds
It
like,
looks like-
Southeast Asia.
Yeah, for sure.
Where are the years on the right? 2009.
Boom. Easy peasy. Unless that's an old one that they haven't
Well,
taken down, but
I
that's
mean,
the
it's
front.
going to be within the year, surely. I mean, but then it looks like they've decorated it for that.
And then we're in Thailand.
Or Vietnam. Yeah. Somewhere like that. Or Laos.
Which
Lao.
do we reckon? Malaysia?
I reckon it's more likely to be Vietnam.
Is there any more clues on the photo for like
Let's go back to the photo.
names and stuff? Like Kah San. I don't even know how to pronounce these things.
Happy New Year. So it's going to be 2009. Or is it already 2009?
Happy Tet.
That's a good point. What about further left as well? There's a little bit of text.
Yeah, Tet is celebrated in Vietnam. I
Right,
remember
okay.
because there was the Tet Offensive during the Vietnam War, and then there was which happened by when the North Vietnamese army basically surprised a load of the Americans because they thought it was meant to be a truce.
Oh.
And they attacked, I think. There's a lot of documentaries on it. So yeah, I think we're going to be in Vietnam. I will say that other places in Southeast Asia may also celebrate Tet, but I'm gonna guess it's Vietnam. Go for Ho Chi Minh, so down the bottom.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Sure. Let's do that. Let's go VAP.
What was the name of the hotel?
Oh. The Rex
Hotel.
Hotel. Guess we've got to find it then.
I mean, in the very centre, you may have clues to it if it's like a big chain, perhaps. But that's a fucking bit of a...
Yeah, no, I reckon you might
needle in
actually
a
zoom in one
haystack
more
vibe.
level, and then let's just have a quick scan around. Hotel there is in purple. I saw one in purple.
There. Saigon. God damn. This is going to be very difficult to find.
Just scan a little bit left. Bit more left. It's a 5-star one, so maybe it's an...
There's lots of hotels
Someone
around
seems
here.
to spotted it in chat.
Really?
Stop cheating with chat, Ross.
I can't help it. They're so goddamn attractive.
How have they found it? I don't see it.
Well, yeah. I don't see it either. So we're looking for a Rex.
Not so many hotels here. What about down here?
Yeah, it's just a good area for hotels, actually.
Loads. Oh, I can't be bothered.
Presuming we're even in the right city.
This might not even be the right city.
Yeah. All right, so stick it in
Boom.
that area, though. Yeah, cool. All right, and then 2009 was the date.
Yeah.
Let's see how close we got.
Come on, son. Oh, nice.
Wow,
There it
nice.
is. They did see it, yeah. They
Yeah.
Pretty
must have seen it.
close. Pretty damn close. 2009.
Close enough, though.
We absolutely nailed that. 100, 100, 200 out of 200. Amazing.
Nice.
Well done, Smith, with your
The
Vietnam
picture
knowledge.
definitely gave us the 2009. So.
Yeah, that helps.
Helpful.
I
Boom.
would have guessed earlier, I think.
Okay.
Oof, this is our final round.
Township of York.
I think this might be New York.
No. Well, not necessarily. York.
Oh, of York.
Is in various
not
places,
New York.
I think.
Could be.
Isn't there a York in America as well?
This looks.
Those are Union Jacks flying on the right hand side. This is in the UK. So yeah, York.
Yes.
And then I was going to guess. I would guess 1925, maybe.
When did York have a tram running through it? Do they still have a tram? Everyone's wearing a hat, so this is pre-60s. We know that much.
Well, let's see if you can find York on the map.
Oof. When it comes to general country knowledge, very good. When it comes to ingrained UK specifics,
you know it's north of where we are.
It's north of where we are. So it's up here somewhere.
You kind of hovered over.
We can't actually see your cursor. I just realised.
I can. Yeah, zoom in more, and then to your right.
Oh, it's there. Yeah, York.
So I'm guessing it's somewhere very central, York. If
it's down the main tram. Can we find a tram?
There might be like a track route.
There were rails to your
Piccadilly?
left there. I don't know if they connect to trams or not.
Trams would usually be on the road, though, wouldn't they?
They would, yeah. Whether or not they also
Are
go.
there any other landmarks to look at on there? It's hard to see.
Can we just check again on the picture and zoom in a bit as well? Get it bigger. Let's look at some things because it might not be. What does that say next to Township of York to the left of it?
And
Batman.
Yeah.
Batman is here. UFOs are aliens. Aliens are real. Don't let them silence us.
How are you seeing all those words?
And are they getting onto the train there? They look like they're kind of like there's a crossover there where they're kind of crowding up to it.
They're crowding this carriage for some reason, not the other one. So it's not like they're trying to get in. There's a parade of sorts because there's a thing on the front here. It's a celebration of some kind. People are on the tracks there. Jesus. Is it going... Oh, is this the back of it and it's going that way? Maybe.
People on the tram are facing that one guy, though, in the middle. You see that? The guy's a bit more pronounced in the centre.
Oh.
And is it a two-way track? Because it looks like there's a track on the other side. Is there something on the other side?
Looks like there's a diversion of sorts. Oh, there is something
There was a tram through Bristol at one point, wasn't there?
There was.
Or am I misremembering?
I believe there was.
Yeah, like 1925 York, I guess.
25. In York.
I'm going to guess 1925. It looks like they're wearing the kind of collars and stuff that you got in Peaky Blinders, and that's set in like just after World War One, right? So
yeah,
about that time.
There's a peak cap there.
Like if you look left, just beyond the peak caps though. So yeah, keep looking left where you can see more people. Keep going. Like if you look at some of the shirt collars some of them are wearing, so there's that guy. Yeah, exactly. That guy there. You see how that
big,
shirt collar there with that really skinny
That's a real
time.
Dick Tracy look there.
Yeah, and it's a real Peaky Blinder.
I'm a little concerned this might be celebrating the colony.
In York?
No, it's all pointing to York, isn't it?
Well, Township of York does sound odd.
Doesn't sound English, does it? But then again, it's the 20s.
I wonder if it was...
Yeah.
I wonder if it's South African or Australian or something. Maybe we're... It has the Union Jack
Township
in it,
is, yeah.
Look at people up on the telephone
like,
poles. It's crazy.
Getting a good look.
I guess we just had to presume... I mean, York...
That's a good point, because it could be, like you say, like...
for fucking ever. It's been a city... York's been a city for...
What about the style of the housing, though?
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't quite
does look odd, doesn't it?
There's something about the way that those porches are, but then I don't know.
I'm getting like American.
What about the telephone vibe? Yeah, the phone poles.
It could be New York, you know.
You reckon?
It could.
What, New York?
Did they call it? They probably called it New York straight away, didn't they? Didn't they? They bought Manhattan off of the Native Americans for like a ridiculously low fee, and then they started building on it or something. I don't know whether they'd already been building on it.
New York.
The history of New York.
I feel like if it was in America, you'd also see a lot of American flags as well as British flags, right?
Yeah. So
because it would be like if it was some sort of union of those.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Regions, but yeah, like
Alternatively, it's like the township of York.
But then that style of carriage, is that even... Something about it's off.
So you think it's probably still just York? I mean, if we apply, is it Occam's razor or is it simplest answer is usually the right one? Is that Occam's razor? Come on, guys.
I don't know.
You know your fucking razors.
I don't know. I only know Gillette.
Just
the best a man can get.
There's
a light on there.
Because even that style of tram just is throwing me off as well.
It is.
But then maybe
wild.
I'm looking for things to throw me off now.
Right. York, 1925. Final answer.
What's that? That's a tied up flag?
That's a bald eagle. American eagle.
I'm locking it in.
It's correct. It's Canada.
It was Canada. Toronto.
There you go. But the year was 1 year off.
Township of York.
So you got the year.
Railways.
But we obviously... we were questioning the York and the houses behind.
It's the ceremony.
Was the one.
Yeah, so York Railways is the name of the tram.
Okay.
St. Clair Avenue, depicting a pivotal moment in Toronto's transportation history in the early 1920s. So we got 1 year off.
Yeah.
So that's pretty good.
But completely,
completely different place.
Yeah, that I was like, oh, when it's a township, it's like
so
York's definitely been a
place,
city for fucking. York has a cathedral, right?
It doesn't look British like these houses and stuff.
No, these porch things.
And that tram.
Different for sure. But timing wise,
named the year.
We nailed it.
Nailed the when year. Taken.
So overall, we got. Let's have a look at our results. 757 out of a possible 1,000, which is not bad.
I don't think we did too badly considering, especially that first one we nailed real good.
Yep.
And they never had a tramway in York in the UK. They're still hoping for one.
Okay. Oh, really?
Maybe this is good inspiration for them then.
Do you think so? Do you think we've got enough
if
sway
they can pull it off in Toronto in the 20s? Think of the
pull
technology.
It off in York in the 20s.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you for watching this. If you enjoyed When Taken, let us know in the comments below, and we'll do some more of it. And see you next time. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
Goodbye.